Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. So I'm on a walk, and my apologies to y'all if it's a little loud. Kind of cruising. That was the where I'm at. We call that Metro. You know, Houston Metro. That was the Metro bus station driving by me. So I apologize for the background noise. I didn't even bring my mic, so kind of just doing this. This is my first official, post. So today is Tuesday, January 13th, and I'm vibing, man. I'm vibing. 2025 was a historic year for me, good and bad. But I say that to say that I appreciate everything that happened to me in that year. It's a crazy year, but it's a part of life, and gaining experiences and getting stronger and just gaining knowledge and ways to maneuver in this thing we call life. I pray that everybody is, doing well, starting off the year. Whether you guys have created goals for yourselves or just want to accomplish little things for yourself, or if the year has just got off to a really good start, I pray that this year for us is going to be an amazing year. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed. Like and comment anything that you guys are setting aside as a goal for this year. Share it in the comments. If you guys have little goals and accomplishments you want to achieve, I'll give y'all one. But yeah, fill the comments up with those goals and share. Don't be scared to share in this community. One of the goals I got this year is to take my business more serious. Like, I've been blessed. I graduated with an industrial technology degree, and the thing that I wanted to do with it is quality improvement work and becoming an entrepreneur in that line of work. I started a quality improvement company in fall of 2021, and I would honestly say I created it to give myself, in the beginning, I created it to give myself like my own internship, because I knew that what the job market offered me when I was graduating wasn't something I really wanted to do. I wanted to be a little bit more in control of my situation, and I didn't feel also that anybody could pay me for what I was worth, as far as like what I can bring to a job, and creativity, mindset, ingenuity. I feel like my abilities are off the charts, and that, if I was going to give my time away, of course, you want to get compensated, but I didn't feel like any one place could compensate me enough to justify me giving my time away like that. So my route was entrepreneurship, and it started off as just me wanting to practice like an idea, right? I didn't think I was really gonna blow. Like, I didn't see like what it was gonna turn into. I just was like, okay, I need to start somewhere. So I asked my advisor the semester before I graduated, what can I do with this degree? What are things that I can do? And I told her I wanted to own my own business. She said, entrepreneurship is definitely a plan in this degree. And here are some of the principles. And some of the principles, and the one that I locked in on was quality improvement. The one that I really locked in on was quality improvement. And in my work in college, I was able to be a student leader and president of multiple orgs. So when you are the president, you're actually overseeing a whole, you can call it company, mini company. That's, student org, you got the president, vice president, you got event coordinator, community service chair. So when things start falling apart in the org, you have to take the responsibility and roles of all of those positions and wear those hats and fix your company. So I got a lot of practice doing that. And some of the work I did just in life made me say, all right, you know what? Quality improvement work might just be my route. And my first opportunity was a little bar right across the street from the school. And the guy, he was suffering from lack of sales, visibility after COVID. And he was trying to get his restaurant back up and running like how he wanted it. So I was able to come in there. It was a spot that we used to host our events in college at. So I had a relationship prior, but he gave me my first opportunity. And like I said, I started it. I didn't have like a real idea of what I was really going to be able to do. I just was like, all right, you need help. I say I'm a quality improvement specialist, so I'm going to give it a shot. Walk me through. I thought I was going to be dealing with like systems and all of this. Man, he needed a simple fix, which was just the audit of his operations, like from how he opened up to, what the employees were wearing, what was going to be on his menu, what was the best promotional things he can run, flyers, getting people in the building. So it was stuff that I actually loved to do naturally, and I did like in my org, and it just kind of opened my eyes to see that, real people need these kind of assistance. So I was able to work with him, and he was my first client. And y'all saw me look real fast because I thought this dog was coming, but it was in the gate. But I was able to work with him, and he was like my first client. And yeah, it was like something that I was like, okay, I didn't really know where it was gonna go, but man, his restaurant took off. And it was a beautiful thing to watch because, it's like having a baby. You like nurture it and grow it, and, it turned into something really beautiful. Now the guy has sold it to another person, and the restaurant is Black owned now. It's called Dorothy's Bar and Grill during the day, and at night when they host events and different things, they call it the Cardinal room. So I actually helped them too as well when they first opened, because the previous owner recommended me as like somebody who could help them just get started. So we were able to host an event there, their first event when they first opened. And we've been able to also do other projects in there. And now that restaurant is like one of the biggest in Beaumont as far as where people would like to go hang out. They have an amazing event that happens on reoccurrence. I don't know if I said that right, but it's reoccurring. It's every Friday. It's called Grown Folks Friday. And it's a beautiful event if you're like a mature person. You don't have to be super grown, but if you like the space where you're not really looking over your shoulder, everybody's mature, everybody's aware of like they want to make it home but still want to have a good time, that's the place you want to be. I'm gonna put the address and drop the flyer, on this video, and I'm gonna put more information about it in the comment section below, in the description below. But yeah, no, I was able to do that, and then doing that, I was also able to work with another place called Fuma Bar and Grill. It's a lounge in Beaumont. An amazing experience. I was able to work with a team, and we created Flocking Sundays, which was a way for us to venture out into the city and help a restaurant increase a targeted day for sales, food, promotional wise, and we were able to increase all of those. And that restaurant is also one of the biggest restaurants in Beaumont, in the 409. I will put some information about that in the comments and the description below. That was an amazing venture too. We were able to increase their sale numbers 40% between January 2024 and I would say November 2024. We were able to increase their numbers on Sundays like 40%. Really good experience, and happy that I was able to be a part of that team too. And it also allowed me, I've also been allowed through just taking a leap of faith and just saying, fuck it, my mind is very, very strong, or I'm very creative. So I was able to also work with individuals to help them build their brands, taking quality improvement to the next level, and being able to assist people get their brands and businesses started and launched, and then being somebody who can consult with them and help them grow it, and that's been a blessing. And it was all a leap of faith and just an idea, but I've been able to really see that it's something that I can do, and I want to help a lot of people. You feel me? And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Like my business now. So sorry to be so long-winded, but the business is called Inspired Network, which oversees and is the parent company to A.T.A. Marketing and Management. So Inspired Network, it's a company that owns, it's like I own my own community. I pretty much like to control my environment, and I don't like actually reaching out to, if I feel like I can create it and have it on my own, then I've always been that kind of person where I think I can create anything, and I want to be able to pretty much have like a unlimited toolbox of things that people may need. And of course, when you hear network, I grew up on like Cartoon Network and TV, so I think of it like a network. Like, you can change the station, you can change the channel, and you can find pretty much anything you're looking for. I've been able to create an event service group, which specializes in improving pretty much any aspect of an event that you may need. If you want to throw an event, if you want to partner together on an event, if you want to be an investor of an event, you can get at me. We do events all the time. And if you're somebody who is creative and is looking for some assistance or a way to launch your event, we can help you with that as well. hit comment F.L.O.C, F.L.O.C.K, in the comment section you want to work with us and create your own event. We're located in Texas, but we'll come wherever. Or if you want, you can do it from where you're at. We can get together, work on an event, and yeah, go from there. So I can tell you more if you comment F.L.O.C, and we can really like chop it up if it's something that you're interested in. If you're like one of them people who like know you can be something, right? But you like are scared, or maybe you don't know how to really launch, we can help you. So it's a lot of stuff that I can do with my degree and my mind, and taking it serious and not being like so indecisive on what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm really ready to launch and take it serious. So like I said, 2025 has been a amazing year. I'm gonna say it amazing because through the good and the bad, I have breath and I'm still here, and that means I still have my purpose. And yeah, I'm here, man. Like it was good and bad last year. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was ups and downs. I experienced a lot of firsts in my life, and it was definitely like an experience that I can use to be better. And I'm grateful that I'm still here, and that 2026 will be a really, really good year and a successful year. And I just want to be a soldier and a helper to my community and people that need help. I'll make another video later to really explain like what I'm doing and what I'm creating. But again, the first 25 people, I want to work with you guys to help you guys create an event, or help you create your own brand, help you structure your own brand, whatever you guys want to create. I want to sit down and work with you guys. My first 25 people, I want to do that for free. And just to show y'all that I really rock with y'all, and appreciate y'all even tuning into the video and staying this long. I'm on my walk. This was supposed to be the SideWalk Curve King, which I am. I'm out here really getting it in. It's not too cold. It's warm enough for me to come for a walk. So, I'm like not one of these people that like attention. So that's why you guys always see my feet. But someone just told me to make this video and let y'all really kind of get a better understanding of me and my journey and my walk. Is always, I feel like everybody needs at least an hour to themselves. When you start your day, once it really gets to going, it's hard to get some time to yourself. So everybody, I challenge and recommend that everybody at least finds, if you can't do an hour, just find some time to be alone with yourself and process your thoughts. And I even recommend talking to yourself, because that's when you can't get things out. That's probably the best way to get things out, when you just talk out loud, go for a walk, and just be talking. Like I'm able to say a lot of stuff and release it, and things that I've been keeping in, and having like second thoughts about, and all these things, I've been able to release it, to just enjoy my walk and get some fresh air. Also, exercise. Exercising is always like it's a plus, man. It's a plus of walking. You feel me? Like, it's free. If your legs work, use them before you can't. And I tore both my Achilles, one hooping and one monkeying around, jumping around and stuff. And so I have those experiences in my life to where I had to sit down for months, and feeling like you're never gonna be able to walk the same, or you're so helpless when you can't do things on your own. You got to be grateful for when you can, and don't overlook that. Don't take that for granted, because if you can't do it, bro, you know what I'm talking about. Like, not being able to walk and not being able to do certain things on your own, man, you got to be nice to people too, because not everybody chooses their situation. Some people are born like that. Some people just can't control their situation. So, like, whenever you talk to somebody, whenever you greet somebody, always give them respect. You never know what their last 5 minutes was like, last hour, last day. It's crazy to think of, but think about it. Like, everybody dealing with something, and just because a person's not voicing it out loud doesn't mean they're not going through stuff. So let's try this year, everybody treat each other with respect. I'm a person who advocates for peace. Always different ways to handle situations. I'm not a violent person by any means, so I don't condone any kind of violence, and we need to find different ways to be able to communicate with each other and resolve situations differently. I pray this year is a better year for, if you guys understand what I'm talking about, I pray that this year is a better year for violence and for, ways we can communicate as a community. All right, y'all. So I had to stop my video, but I'm gonna pick back up right here, just to end off what I was saying. Yeah, let's make this year a really great year, and like, peace, bro. Peace of mind, peace of everything. Like, for my people, like, who struggle finding peace, bro, follow me, like and subscribe, and sure, we're gonna work on that together. That's what my walks are about. And if you guys, ever can find time to just get outside, get some fresh air, and go for a walk, I pray that you guys get to do that wherever you're at. You get to experience that and enjoy just being outside and getting some fresh air. I pray that you guys get to do that. Sorry, see somebody else going on the walk with me. But we out. We get some fresh air, go for a walk, follow, subscribe. Let's make this a great year. I'm on a 31-day walking challenge. Today is January 13th. I got to commit to myself to make this not just a habit, but a lifestyle choice and a part of my life. I want to be better, healthy. I'm working hard, so I don't want to get to old age and not be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So for me, it's all about, just like I said, peace of mind and being healthy. I'm starting to I'm gonna wait before I release that. But I'm gonna drop another video, and what I was about to say is gonna be in there. But please like, subscribe, follow. kind of new to this, so this is actually my first video. And yeah, I think I passed the awkward stage. I'm out here walking and like talking to myself. So, you know, I don't know what people think while they driving by, but hey, it is what it is. Someone told me to make this video, so I'm out here, I'm outside. But I'm vibing and getting some exercise in. So, appreciate y'all. And yeah, I'm gonna rock with y'all. I'm gonna do this from time to time. And tell me if y'all like this way or this version better. And if I should do this form of content. I'm gonna probably just do both. But tell me if you guys like this. And comment peace 2026 for all my new subscribers. And for all my people who enjoyed this video, comment peace 2026, because that's what we're working on. Yeah, I've been trying to end this video for the longest. I feel like now that I started, I just got so much to say. But maybe I will be doing this kind of content. And I appreciate everybody who stayed and listened and was rocking with me this whole time. Again, my first 25 people to comment F.L.O.C.K, F.L.O.C.K. I'll work with you guys. I'll tell you how to reach me, or I'll get in contact with you, and we can work on creating, you know, your own ecosystem, your own event, your own person, your own business. I want to help my peoples with that. And yeah, for my first 25 people, I'm gonna do it for free. And it's a way to challenge myself, because it's something I really, really want to do this year. And I'm gonna keep y'all up to date and let y'all know when I officially get everything official. Not just doing it for fun or for the sake of doing stuff. I'm really trying to take it serious. So yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all. Y'all like and subscribe. Follow me and my feet. The SideWalk King checking out.